every sound comes back to me. In a space I cannot leave. You don't speak, but I still hear every word you left in here. No more distance left to cross. Still I feel you through the loss. Every feeling hits the wall, then returns without a call. Like a room inside my chest, where your voice won't ever rest. I don't try to let it fade, it just echoes in the same. Every breath I take repeats what you left inside of me. It's an echo chamber heart, where your shadows never part. Every beat just brings you back, even when I fade to black. Echo chamber heart, tearing me apart. Even when I let you go, you're the only sound I know. No new signal coming through, still it multiplies in you. Every silence amplified till it fills the space inside. You don't move, you don't stay, still you never go away. Every thought returns again, like it never reached an end. Maybe I don't need you near, if you're always living here, in the walls I can't escape, where your voice begins to shake. Maybe breaking through the sound would just tear the whole thing down. So I let it build and bend till it loops me back again. It's an echo chamber heart, where your shadows never part. Every beat just brings you back, even when I fade to black. Echo chamber heart, still you restart. Even when I shut it down, you come back around. Echo chamber heart, holding every part. Even when I try to change, you remain the same. No way out, no need to stop. You're the sound inside my heart. Your reflection in the dark, right there, but worlds apart. Fingers trace along the air, like I almost find you there. Every breath against the glass fades before it ever lasts. Your silhouette moves slow, like a secret I don't know. Every inch I'm closing in, still I never reach your skin. So close I can feel your heat, but there's something in between. Every step just pulls me deep into what we cannot be. There's There's a glass between us now. I can see you, feel you somehow. Every move you're making close. Still I'm reaching through the ghost. There's a glass between us still. Something I can never break through. If I stay here long enough, would it ever let me touch you? City lights blurring to you. Every color turning blue. I don't know what side I'm on, but I feel you pulling strong. Your eyes never look away. Still there's nothing left to say. Every silence growing loud, like we're lost but never found. Maybe it's the way we are, always near but never far. Maybe when I'm meant to cross, just to feel what we have lost. Maybe if I close my eyes, you'd be real for just one night. But the moment that I move, you're still just out of view. There's a glass between us now. I can see you, feel you somehow. Every move you're making close. Still I'm reaching through the ghost. There's a glass between us still. Something I can never break through. Even when I'm right here now, I'm still just not with you. There's a glass between us clear. Every time I think you're near, I can feel it in my chest, but I never pass the edge. Your reflection fades away. Still I stay where you remain. I can feel it in my hands. But it slips before it lands. There's a shape I almost know in the way you come and go. Every time I get it right, it dissolves into the night. No fixed edge, no steady line. Still it forms around my mind. Every second shifts its place, like it won't be held in place. I don't force, I let it move. Still I try to follow through. Every time I think I see, it becomes something unseen. You're an unheld shape in me, something I can almost keep. Every time I reach too far, you fall back into the dark. Unheld shape, soft and strange, always shifting when I change. Even when I let you be, you're still forming under me. something better left to flow than to ever fully know. Maybe if I held you still, you would lose the way you feel. So I let you come and fade, like a shape that never stays. You're an unheld shape in me, something I can almost keep. Every time I reach too far, you fall back into the dark. Unheld shape, still you grow in a way I never show. Even when I try to see you reshape inside of me. Unheld shape, undefined, never yours and never mine. Even if I let you go, you're the form I never hold, in my hands but never stays. You're the ever-changing shape. Static running through the air. Thought I felt you somewhere there. Low signal in your voice, like a fading kind of noise. Every word cuts in and out. Still I know what it's about. You're a whisper in the sound, coming close and breaking down. Every second almost clear, then you disappear again. We don't speak, we just receive fragments of what we believe. Every line begins to blur, still I'm reaching into her. You're a fading frequency, somewhere in between me, close enough to almost feel, but never fully real. Fading frequency, pulling back from me. Even when I told you were right, you slip out of reach. Midnight static on the line, every pulse misaligned. I don't know which side you're on, but I feel you when you're gone. Every silence amplifies all the space you leave behind, like a signal drifting slow through a place I used to know. Maybe we were never strong, just a signal all along. Something fragile in the air, never meant to fully share. Maybe if I let it go, I would lose the undertone. But I keep you in my head, like a sound that never ends. You're a fading frequency, somewhere in between me, close enough to almost feel, but never fully real. Fading frequency, still inside of me. Even when you fade away, you're still echoing. Fading frequency, I can't let you leave. not open wide, somewhere drifting in between. Your voice soft against the night, like it's slipping out of sight. Every word begins to bend before it reaches where I am. I don't know if you're still here, or just something I can't feel. Every second floats away, like you never had a shade. I don't move, I let it stay in this half-lit kind of space. Every breath is slower pace, pulling me into the haze. We're just half awake tonight, somewhere between dark and light. I can feel you in my mind, but I don't know if you're mine. Half awake, drifting slow, in a place we never know if it's real or just a dream. Still it's pulling over me. Time dissolves without a trace, no direction left to chase. Every touch I almost feel fades before it can be real. You don't speak, but something stays in the silence that you make. Every moment feels the same, soft and distant, hard to name. Maybe we don't need to see everything so clearly. If it blurs into the night, it can still feel right. Maybe staying in between is the only place we meet, where it's never black or white, just this quiet kind of light. Tonight, somewhere between dark and light. I can feel you in my mind, but I don't know if you're mine. Half awake, still you stay in a soft and distant way. Even if I drift too far, you're still where my thoughts are. Still you're somewhere in my mind. Soft as shadows on the wall, still I hear you when you're gone. Your voice melts into the night, like it's wrapped in fading light. Every word falls slow and deep, somewhere I don't wanna leave. No sharp edges, no clear line, just a tone that stays inside. Every silence turns to sound when I let it move around. I don't call, I don't chase, still it fills the empty space. Every breath begins to slow, till I feel your velvet echo. You're not here when I look straight, only there when I turn away. At the edge of what I see, you're a shifting clarity. Every time I face you now, you dissolve without a sound. No reflection, no fixed place, just a flicker I can't trace. Every corner of my sight feels you moving out of light. I don't chase, I let it be. In the edge of memory, every glance that slips aside brings you closer to my mind. You're a peripheral light, only there outside my sight. Every time I look away, you're the shape that starts to stay. Peripheral light, fading in and out of line. Even when I try to see, you're just out of reach from me. Every motion barely known, still it never leaves me alone. I don't try to pull you in, you exist where I give in. No center I can define, still you linger in the side. Every second softly bends into where you start again. Maybe you're not meant to stay in the focus anyway. Something softer in the blur than anything I prefer. Maybe if I saw you clear, you would vanish from me here. So I keep you where you are, just outside but never far. You're a peripheral light, only there outside my sight. Every time I look away, you're the shape that starts to stay. Peripheral light, still you move in quiet lines. Even when I close my eyes, you're still living in the sighs. Peripheral light, soft and undefined. Even if I try to hold, you slip out of mine. Never seen but always near. You're the edge that keeps you here. Something moving underneath, I don't see, but I can feel. breaking on the top. Still the motion never stops. Every step I try to take leads me where you slowly wait. You don't call, you don't pull. Still I follow something full. Every silence in the room feels like it's leading to you. I don't fight, I don't resist. There's a pull I can't dismiss. Every breath begins to lean toward a place I've never seen. It's a quiet current running through the dark. I don't know where it starts, but it takes me where you are. Quiet current pulling me so slow. Even when I let it go, it's the only way I flow. No direction I can trace, still it moves me into place. Every thought begins to drift, like it's carried in the shift. You don't reach, still I stay, like I'm drawn without a say. Every moment soft and deep, like a promise I don't keep. Maybe it was always there, moving through the open air. Something steady, something low, that I never had to know. Maybe I don't need to see what it means or where it leads. If it brings me back to you, then it's all I need to move. It's a quiet current running through the dark. I don't know where it starts, but it takes me where you are. Quiet current, still it flows in me. Even when I try to leave, it keeps bringing you to me. Quiet current, soft and undefined. Every time I lose the line, it's the way I realign. No sound, no shape to prove, still it always leads to you. Edges fading out of view. Everything turns into you. Lights don't hit the way they did. Every line begins to slip. Your outline bends into mine, like we're losing all the lines. No sharp corners left to feel. Everything is less than real. Still it pulls me closer in, like a place I've always been. I don't try to see clear, I just let it disappear. Every detail drifting slow into something I don't know. We're in soft focus tonight. Nothing's wrong, still melting into me. Every word you almost say falls apart along the way. I don't need to hear it through. I can feel it when it moves. No definition left to hold. Everything turns warm and slow. Every second stretches wide, like we're slipping out of time. Maybe clarity's too much when it breaks what we can touch. Maybe losing what is sharp lets us stay inside the dark. Maybe we don't need the lines if it feels this close to right. If it's blurred but still it stays in this real and different way. We're in soft focus tonight. Nothing's wrong, nothing's right. Every edge just fades away when you look at me that way. Soft focus till we stay in a slow dissolving way. Even when I try to leave, you're still blurring into me. Soft focus, soft and wide, letting everything collide. Even if it's undefined, you're still clear inside my mind. Nothing sharp, but I still see. You're the shape that stays with me. Felt you in a passing glow. Gone before I even know. You moved through me like a wave. Didn't stay, didn't behave. Every second barely there. Still I feel you everywhere. No beginning, no clear sign. Just a shift in space and time. You were close enough to change everything I couldn't name. We didn't stop, we didn't stay. Just brushed close and slipped away. Every moment left a trace in a quiet kind of way. We were just a soft collision. No control, no clear decision. Felt your body next to mine. Then you disappeared in time. Soft collision, passing through something real but never true. Even now I feel the spark fading slowly in the dark. Every echo lingers low in the places you don't show. I don't chase, I let it be. Still it circles back to me. No direction, no return. Just a subtle kind of burn. Every breath reminds me of what we were without the word. Maybe we were never meant to hold on to what we felt. Just a moment out of place that we couldn't recreate. Maybe that's the way it goes. Something just a soft collision. No control, no clear decision. Felt your body next to mine, then you disappeared in time. Soft collision still remains in the rhythm, in my veins. Even when I let it fade, I still feel the shape it made. Soft collision one last time. Cross the edge and slip the line. Not enough to call it ours, still enough to leave a mark. Came and went without a sound, still I feel you all around. Water slipping off the shore, still it leaves me wanting more. You don't stay the way you were, like the tide begins to turn. Every step you take away pulls me deeper where you lay. No loud crash, no sudden break, just a quiet kind of ache. Every space you leave behind feels like it's still intertwined. I don't hold, I let it go, still it moves me down below. Every breath begins to slow with the rhythm I don't know. It's a low tide pull tonight, taking everything inside. Even when you drift away, you're the current that still stays. Low tide pull, soft and deep, moving through me underneath. I don't chase, I don't fight, still you draw me out of sight. Shoreline fading in the dark, leaving traces, leaving marks. Every step I try to keep slides away beneath my feet. You don't call, you don't return, still I feel the quiet turn. Every moment stretching wide, like I'm falling with the tide. Maybe this is how it flows, in and out, it comes and goes. Something I don't have to keep, just a pattern running deep. Maybe when it pulls away, it's not leaving me to fade, just another way to show how it moves without control. It's a low tide pull tonight, taking everything inside. Even when you drift away, you're the current that still stays. Low tide pull, still you run through the dark beneath the sun. Even when I stand alone, you're the just your breath against my face. We don't land, we don't fall. No direction after all. Every step dissolves in air, like we're drifting unaware. No horizon, no control. Just your body moving slow. Every word fades before it can mean a little more. We let go of everything, every rule, every string. Now there's nothing left to prove, just the way we slowly move. We're in no gravity, floating where we wanna be. No beginning, no release, just your rhythm over me. No gravity, you and I. No need asking how or why. If we drift too far apart, we still meet inside the dark. Time is bending out of shape. Every second starts to break. We don't hold on to a line, we just leave it undefined. No reflection, no return, only what we feel and burn. Every touch without a frame, still it never feels the same. Maybe we don't need a ground, something steady, something sound. Maybe this is how it goes, losing weight of what we know. If we fall, we won't collide, we just fade into the light. Nothing pulling us below, nowhere left we have to go. We're in no gravity, floating where we wanna be. No beginning, no release, just your rhythm over me. No gravity, still we stay in a slow and quiet way. Even if we drift apart, you're still moving through my heart. No gravity tonight, everything feels soft and light. Even when it disappears, it was real right here. Nothing left to pull us down, still we never touched the ground. Midnight traffic out of phase, two hearts moving, same delay. You walk slow, I match your pace. Different steps, the same escape. Neon lines across your face, flicker soft and rearrange. We don't touch but something stays in the space we never say. Every time we hesitate, like we're drawn but drift away. We don't cross, we don't collide, just move close side by side. Every moment undefined, but it's pulling me inside. We're just parallel lines, running through the night, close enough to feel, but never intertwined. city breeze, the rhythm bends. Every silence never ends. Your reflection in the glass moves like something I can't grasp. Every look that you don't give still feels like it always did. We don't break, we don't begin, we just stay where we have been. Maybe we were never meant to meet in any sense. Still I feel you in the gaps between the breaths. Maybe distance is the way we're supposed to stay, but it's hard to look away when you're this close. We're just parallel lines running through the night, close enough to feel, but never intertwined. Parallel lines, you and I, always in between. Never saying why. Parallel lines, still aligned, even when we fade. You're still next to mine. Same direction, different ways. Still we move, but never change. Something left I can't erase. Even in an empty space, you were gone without a sound. Still I feel you all around. Every step I try to clear leaves you closer, somehow near. No more shape, no more face, just a slowly fading trace. Every moment brushed in light, like you passed but didn't quite. I don't hold, I don't keep, still it settles in too deep. Every breath I let go brings you back in undertone. You're a lasting trace in me, something no one else can see. Even when you're out of sight, you still linger in the light. Lasting trace, soft and low, never something I can show. Even if I let it fade, you're the mark that always stays. Every silence holds your shape in a way I can't escape. No more words to redefine, still you echo in the line. You don't move, you don't stay, still you never go away. Every corner feels the same, like it carries what you gave. Maybe this is what remains after all the subtle change. Not a memory I recall, but a presence through it all. Maybe I don't need to see what it was or meant to be. If it stays without a form, then it's something I can mourn. You're a lasting trace in me, something no one else can see. Even when you're out of sight, you still linger in the light. Lasting trace. Say it just a second late. Still it hits me all the same. Your voice comes after mine, like it's chasing through the line. Every word I almost hear, then it lands when I'm not there. You move close, I turn slow, like we're caught in undertow. Every moment slightly wrong, still it pulls me all along. We get close, then it slips, just the space between the hits. Every feeling comes delayed, but it never really fades. It's a soft delay between us, every touch just out of reach. I can feel you right before it, then you fall behind the beat. Soft delay, you and me, never where we're meant to be. Still I stay inside the sound, even when it breaks me down. Every look arrives too late, like it had to hesitate. I don't know which side I'm in, but I feel it underneath. You don't leave, you don't stay, you just echo through the frame. Every second bends the same, like a loop I can't escape. Maybe this is how it works, always just be on the first. Something almost fitting right, but it misses every time. Maybe we don't need to fix every broken little shift. If it's never fully true, it still feels enough for you. It's a soft delay between us, every touch just out of reach. I can feel you right before it, then you fall behind the beat. Soft delay, still you stay in a quiet drifting way. Even when I try to move, you come back a moment late. Soft delay, fading slow. Something I don't need to know. Even if we miss the line, you're still moving next to mine. Every echo trails behind, still it keeps you in my mind. No words forming, still I know something only we can hold. You don't say it, I can tell, in the way your silence fell. Every glance a hidden sign, like a language built in time. No translation, no mistake. Every pause is what we make. Every shift a subtle cue, like I'm always reading you. We don't need to say it loud, it's already all around. Every breath begins to speak. in a way we never teach. We're an unspoken code, only we can decode. Every move, every sign says you're still aligned with mine. Unspoken code, running deep below. Even when we say nothing, I still know. Every silence writes a line in a script that feels like mine. No confusion, no disguise. Still I see it in your eyes. You don't reach, I don't ask. Still it flows without a mask. Every moment clean and slow, like a truth we never show. Maybe words would only break what we never had to say. Something clearer left alone than it ever could be shown. Maybe this is how it stays, in a quiet hidden way. Not a sound to give it shape, still it never fades away. We're an unspoken code, only we can decode. Every move, every sign says you're still aligned with mine. Unspoken code, still it overflows. Even when I lose the line, it still shows. Unspoken code, so soft but never gone. Even if we drift apart, it carries on. No words left to redefine. Still you're reading into mine. Streetlight bleeding through the blinds. Your shadow crossing over mine. Glass half full on the windowsill. City hum but the room is still. Your fingers tracing idle lines on the edge of space between you and I. You don't speak but I feel it move. Every silence pulling me to you. Breath so close it shifts the air, like something forming without a name. We don't rush, we let it slide. Slow like waves we don't define. Every second stretching wide, somewhere in between the lines. Stay in the low light with me. Don't need words to see. Every quiet move you make pulls me underneath. Stay in the low light slow. We don't have to know if it fades or if it stays. I just don't let go. something, but we don't have to prove. Maybe it's not meant to last. Maybe we don't need to ask if it's love or just tonight. What feels is right. Maybe we're just passing through, but I'm right here next to you, and that's enough to hold in this moment. Slow, stay in the low light with me. Don't need words to see. Every quiet move you make pulls me underneath. Stay in the low light slow. We don't have to know if it breaks or if it stays. I don't let you go. Stay in the low light still, like we always will. Even if it disappears, it was something real. Street light fading off your skin, still feel